Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today we'll be focusing on our side body workout and the stretch. We don't really pay attention to those parts, so today let's work it out and then have a good stretch. So first, I want you to have your feet nice and wide apart. Touch the chair on one side, lifting your right arm up. Inhale, stretching, reaching up. Exhale, leaning towards your left. And make sure you can really get a nice grip onto the chair so that you don't fall. Grounding your right hip. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, both shoulders down. Continue to stretch nice and deep. And inhale, come back up. Right, let's touch the chair to the other side. Lift your opposite arm up. Lifting up. Inhale. Exhale to lean. And again, I want you to ground your left hip down, looking up, lifting the gaze if you can. And inhale, come back up. Now we're gonna lift your right hand up, moving forward, leaning over your left knee. Reaching, you can round the back, reaching. So you can round the spine here, both hips are down. Deep breath in, trying to stretch the shoulder blade, the back muscle, back skin. Exhale, sinking down. One more deep breath in, and one more deep breath out. Now start to lift your arm. Reaching up, draw a half circle, and exhale, touch the chair. Now, on the other side, lift your left hand up, reach up. Exhale, you're aiming towards the right knee, and looking down, chest to the knee. I want you to feel a good stretch right here, around the shoulder blades, all the way down to the left hip. Do you feel that stretch? Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now slowly, as you inhale, lift your chest, drawing a half circle with your hand and touch the chair. Nice work. Let's have your feet back to the hip width distance. After a good stretch, it's always nice to twist. So touch your left knee. Lifting the crown, exhale, looking behind you, touching the back of the chair. Deep breath in, crown is lifted. Deep breath out, looking back. And inhale, facing the front. Now switch. Lifting the crown as you inhale, touch the chair, exhale. Moving the gaze towards the back. Looking over your right shoulder. Even when you're twisting, I want you to lift the crown. Inhale and exhale. Now bring your gaze back to the center. Alright, from here, let's have more side body stretch. I want you to sit nice and tight onto the chair. Both feet are nice and wide. Now, both arms up. Inhale. I want you to interlace the fingers except your point fingers. Lifting up. Inhale furthermore. And then exhale, lean to one side. Bananasana, banana pose. So make sure you're not rounding the spine. You're still lifting the chest. Maybe you can look up. Ground the right hip. Enjoy the side body stretching, keeping the core tight. Work on our balance. Inhale, come back up. Reaching up. Exhale, lean to the opposite direction. Make sure you're feeling grounded with the feet and the chair. Maybe you can look up a little bit. Ground your left hip. And inhale, come back up. Now we're gonna switch your fingers. So if you had the right thumb on top, you're gonna have the different thumb on top. Okay, just switching a little bit to break the habit. Inhale, pointing your fingers up, your index fingers up. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, doing the same thing. Leaning to one side. And maybe you can look up, ground the right hip. And inhale, come up. Exhale to the other side. So this one really works on our core. You get to work on your balance. You get to stretch the side body. And inhale, come back up. Release your fingers. Exhale, hands to the heart. Nice work, everyone. All right, let's bring our feet out to the side. You're gonna take our warrior one. Okay, so stacking your knee on top of your ankle, both hip bones facing to the side. Okay, you're gonna extend the back knee. If that's too much for you, you can bend it nice and soft. Toes making 45-degree angle. Now try lifting one hand. Try lifting both of your hands if you can. Deep breath in. And deep breath out, shoulders down. Slightly chin up to look up. Inhale. And exhale. Now holding on to your left wrist, pulling upward, lifting up, lifting up. Exhale, lean into the chair. Keep the balance, stretching the side body and the psoas muscle. Keep your chest open. And inhale, come back up. Back to warrior one. Now I want you to touch the chair, bending this elbow. Chest open. Okay, and then you're gonna lift your back hip slightly and then touch the elbow with the hip. Touch the hip with the elbow. And then you're gonna lift it up, leaning towards the chair, stretching to the maximum. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna contract elbow to the hip. Inhale, lifting up and stretch. Let's continue like this. Exhale, crunch, touch the hip. Inhale, opening up, stretching, leaning. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. One last time. Exhale, crunch, flexing the hip. Inhale, reach and lean. And inhale, coming back to center, both hands up. One more time to finish it up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Releasing. Good job. All right, now switching to the warrior two, shifting the hips so the hips are open, toes pointing to the screen. This leg doesn't move, okay? Now, touch your, actually, let's move your arms out to the side. So this is a warrior two. Keep your chest open. Okay, reverse warrior, touch the side or the chair. Inhale, exhale, leaning back. So this is already a side body stretch. Feel the stretch right here. Looking up, and you're gonna bring your shoulders behind you, elbows bent behind you to go even deeper if you can. After you felt a nice stretch coming up, inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. So this is another great way to stretch. If you want to hold on to that chair, that's fine too. And I want you to lift your heart and then push your pelvis towards the screen. That way you can really feel the side body stretching. I want you to turn your right palm and towards the back of the chair. So you get to feel the stretch from the pinky all the way down to the heel. So turning the palms a little bit towards the back. Okay, I want you to ground the pinky toe down. Make sure it's nice and strong, touching the ground. And let's bring your arm towards the sky. Use the core to rise up. Back to warrior two. Feel the sensation on your both arms. When you're ready, close your hands together and touch the chair. Let's take our windshield wiper motion before we move on to the other side. So when you're ready, let's switch. Starting from our warrior one, sitting onto the one hip. Extend the back knee. Toe is making 45-degree angle. So make sure hips are square. Reaching both of your arms up if you can. Lifting the chin slightly, shoulders down, keeping a good space between the ears and the shoulders. Keep the core tight. You're rooting down with the tailbone. Make sure it's not arching the lower back. Keep the core tight. So lots of things to focus on. And when you're ready, holding on to the wrist, pulling it upward. Inhale, inhale, reaching up, reaching up. Exhale, leaning towards the chair, side body stretching. And so is your psoas muscle. Keep the balance. Don't forget to breathe. And inhale, come back up, back to warrior one. And now lower the hand, touch the chair, bending the elbow. Make sure you're pushing the elbow back to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now let's move. Exhale, lifting the hip, touch the hip with the elbow. Inhale to reach up and lean towards the chair, stretching. Keep going. Exhale, flexing, crunch. Inhale, reach and lean. Keep going. Inhale to feel the expansion in your body. Exhale, contracting, squeezing. Inhale up and to the side. Exhale, elbow to the hip. Let's do one more time. Crunch one last time. Inhale to reach and lean to the chair, stretching, stretching. And coming back up, both hands up one more time to finish it off. Chin slightly up. Exhale, release. Now touch that chair to shift. Toe pointed towards the screen, hip is open. Make sure this kneecap is still pointing straight, same direction as the toe. Arms out, chest open, shoulder blades together, hands to the shoulder height. Looking at your right hand. This is a warrior two. Alright, once you did that, touch the back side or the chair. Inhale, flip the palm up. Exhale, leaning back. I want you to move your shoulders back, leaning back, bending the elbows to sink deeper. Stretching the belly, side body, your rib cage, your shoulder. Looking up if you can. And once you felt a good stretch, coming up, inhale, back to warrior two. Now, let's bend the elbow to the knee or touch the chair, side angle pose. So, as in this name, side angle pose, it's a great way to stretch your side of the body, push the pelvis towards the screen, looking up, keep your chest open. You're gonna turn the top hand so that you're gonna bring your palm towards the back. Okay, I want you to feel a good stretch to the pinky, all the way down to the heel, press down to the pinky toe. And once you feel ready, move your arm towards the sky. Use the core to rise up nice and slow, back to warrior two. Hands to the heart. Touch the chair and release. Move your knees to the front. Shifting from side to side, side to side. Nice work, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and come to our standing position, taking our downward facing dog. Walk your feet back. If you want to soften the knees to protect the lower back, you can do that too. The point is to stretch your spine. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sternum is going down towards the floor. And deep breath out. On our next inhale, lifting your heart, walk your feet to your chair. Walk. And then from here, I want you to bring your shoulder above your wrists in this position. Okay, taking our cat-cow from here. Deep breath in, spine's long. Exhale, round the back, chin to the chest, tuck your tailbone forward. And now inhale, arch in the back. You're gonna lift the tailbone, lifting the gaze. Keep going. Suck the belly in, navel to the spine. And inhale, you're gonna do the opposite. Lower the belly, lifting the gaze and the tailbone. Keep going. Lots of movement to the pelvis and the shoulders. At your last exhale, let's come back to the neutral spine. From here, your left hand is gonna reach towards the right side. You can touch the corner of the chair. Get a nice grip, okay? And I want you to soften the knees, push your hip towards. Keep your head low. That's another way to stretch your shoulders. So I want you to feel that nice stretch from the left shoulder all the way down to the left hip. So you're gonna bend the right knee furthermore, push your hips to the right. After you felt a good stretch, let's bring your hip back to center. And now switch. You're gonna reach the right hand. Bend the knee. Shift your hip towards the left this time. So you're gonna bend the left knee furthermore. Keep your head low. Good stretch to the right shoulder all the way down to the right hip. And when you're ready, slowly bring your gaze back to the front, both hands down to the chair. Let's have your feet back to the hip width, round the back, slowly coming up. Reach for the sky with both arms. Inhale. And exhale to release. Nice work, everyone. Alright, facing towards the front. You're gonna touch the chair. And let's have your feet a little bit wider than the hip width distance. I want to touch the bottom of the chair. Okay? And lots of energy to the core. What you're gonna do, reach your left arm towards the other side of the chair. Reaching, bending this knee. And let's push your left hip back. Reaching, another way to stretch the side body. If this is too much for you, you can come up and touch the top of the chair and do the same thing. It's fine. So you can try it out which way it is easy for you. Okay, and make sure you're not rounding the back. You're still lifting the gaze up towards the sky if you can. And slowly come up. Start to bring your heart lifted. Both arms up. Inhale. Exhale to release. Okay, now I'm gonna walk to the other side to stretch the other side. So you can start from here. Bend this knee that's closer to the chair and then reaching towards the chair. If you don't feel much stretch here, then you can lower the hand. So finding your version of this stretch. Extend that knee that's away from the chair. Looking up if you can. Enjoy this yummy stretch. Chest open. Inhale fully. Exhale. On our next inhale, using the core to rise up. And reach your arms up towards the sky. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, let's release. Nice work, everyone. Let's shake it off a little bit. Okay, so here comes the workout. I'm gonna stay on this side. Touch that chair or the bottom of the chair. It's really up to you, okay? And what you're gonna do, lifting your knee that's away from the chair. Bending the elbow, touch. To the side, reach. Okay, straight line. Exhale, punch. And you're gonna reach, expand. So it would be pretty intense for the balance. Okay, so finding your breath, finding the balance. Exhale to crunch. Inhale up. Oops, I'm kicking the tree. I still didn't clean out that tree because I'm recording this before the Christmas. Let's do one more time. Exhale, crunch. Feel the nice expansion to the side of the body. Both of your hands down, both of your feet down. You're gonna shift your toes to the chair. Take the cat pose. Round the spine, chin to the chest. Tuck your tailbone under to release the stress from the lower back. And bend your knees. Continue to round the back. And start to shift your gaze forward and up. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, release. I'm gonna return to the first side to work on the other side. So hand to the top of the chair, but it might be easier to drop more stability. Okay, lifting the knee, that chair, elbows bent to the knee. Inhale, reach and kick. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach and kick. If you want to have some movement to your ankle, you can point the toe as you crunch and flex the foot as you inhale to reach. Okay, exhale, inhale, reach. Exhale, inhale, reach. A few more times like this. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's do one more time. Exhale, inhale, reach, and go ahead and drop both of your hands and here, taking the cat again. Tuck your tailbone forward. Now bending the knees, start to rise up. Look to the front and up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Nice work, everyone. Take your seat. Okay, so you can rotate your shoulders to both directions. And you can turn the head from side to side. Nice and slow. And let's do our shoulder and your neck stretch. You're gonna tilt your head to one side, resting your hand on top of your head, not pressing down, just resting. Opposite arm is gonna reach 45-degree angle, not to the front, not to the back, but right by your side, okay? If you are lifting your shoulders up like that, let's try to relax down towards the chair. Okay, continue to breathe deep. So enjoy the stretch to the side of your neck. From here, start to have your palm facing up, chest open. As you exhale, bring your palm down and back. Maybe you can twist furthermore to have your palm facing up again. Continue to breathe. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, twisting, palm down and maybe towards the back again. Deep breath in, chest open. Deep breath out, twisting. So you're still tilting the head to one side. Continue to breathe deep. Feel that stretch to the neck. On our next inhale, slowly lift your head. Both hands down to the side. Close your eyes. And observe what's going on within you. How are you feeling on your head, your neck, and the one arm? Comparing to the other side. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Now move on to the other side. Other ear to the shoulder. Resting your hand to the head. So make sure you're not rounding the back, right? Still keeping the spine long. Reaching your arm, 45-degree angle, right by your side. So first, notice how you feel on your neck. Enjoy the stretch. Relaxing the shoulders down. Once you got there, let's move. Palm facing up as you inhale. I want you to bring your chest open. So you're going to move the shoulders back. Exhale, palm down. Twisting, twisting, shoulder moves forward. Keep going. Deep breath in, shoulder moves back. Deep breath out, shoulder moves forward. Just trying to twist as deep as possible. And keeping your head tilted. Let's do one more twist. Exhale, twisting nice and deep. And inhale, let's release your hands down to the sides. Close your eyes again. And observe what's going on within you. Taking a deep breath in. And go ahead and sigh out. Great job, everyone. Alright, let's bring your feet to the hip width distance. Roll the shoulders down, spine lengthened. Alright, let's take our sun salutation before we finish our practice. So you're gonna have your feet to the hip width or a little bit wider if you wish for the stability. Now reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale, inhale. And exhale, move the heart forward. Bending the elbows out to the side, more towards the back. This is our half lift. Exhale, touch your knees, go all the way down, slide your hands down to your feet, lower the head. So let's take a moment to breathe here. Deep breath in and deep breath out, feeling heavy with the head. If you wanna wiggle around, you can do that too, nodding or shaking the head. And after you settle down here, let's touch your knees again, coming to our half lift. Inhale, keep your back straight. Lower the shoulders towards the rib cage. Exhale, lower the head again. Now we're gonna twist here. Lift your left hand up, looking at the ceiling if you can. Deep twist, inhale. Exhale, release. Now switch, inhale, lift your right hand up. Deep twist, opening up the chest. Exhale, lower down. You're gonna round the back, touch your knees, slowly come up. With both arms, inhale. And let's do one more time. Exhale, elbow to the side, cactus arms leaning forward. Use the core. Exhale, hands down, slide it all the way down to your feet, forward fold. If you wanna swing your heart side to side, you can do that too. You might be able to feel some stretches on the lower back. You can even reach your arm to the opposite direction. That's another way to stretch the side of your lower back. Fingertips moving away from you. Keep your head low. If you're doing that, make sure you do that to the other side too. Walk your other fingertips towards the opposite side. And once you did that, let's touch your knees. Come into our half lift. Deep breath in, back is straight. Exhale, lower. Both hands down. Now twisting. Lift your one hand up, looking at the ceiling. Inhale fully. Exhale to release. Inhale, lift your opposite hand up. Chest open. And exhale to release. Now without touching your knees, round the back, slowly rise up. And lift your arms towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale to release. Nice work, everyone. Let's have your feet back to the hip width distance. Moving on to our Shavasana, our final pose. Hands to the thighs. Lower the shoulders, chest open. Closing the eyes. Visualizing the crown is reaching towards the sky as you inhale. And feel the energy going downward towards the tailbone as you exhale. Continue to breathe deep. And thank yourself for taking your time to practice today. And always keeping gratitude in your heart. Enjoy your meditation and enjoy your Shavasana. Slowly coming back to your breath, coming back to your body, and coming back in your room. Start to wiggle your toes and fingertips. You can rotate your ankles and the wrists. Turning the head from side to side, releasing the tension from the neck and the shoulders. Now let's reach your arms over the head. Inhale, claim your space, gather up all the energy from the universe. And exhale, let's put the energy back to the heart center, thumbs to your heart. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. And thank you so much for joining me all throughout these years. I appreciate you joining me and practicing with me every week. And I hope you like this video. And please like and share. And I hope you have a wonderful, happy new year. Thank you so much. Namaste.